to send hundreds of free SMS text blasts every single day in wholesaling real estate when you got no money. Here, let me tell you the honest truth here. There's a lot of regulation coming around in wholesaling real estate when it comes to SMS text blasting, and a lot of people are really getting disgruntled and upset about SMS text blasting as a marketing channel and a way of reaching out to motivated sellers and getting wholesaling deals. Now, the honest truth here is most people do what the gurus say. Flip out, freak out, cry about it like a baby, and not do any more wholesaling deals. When the honest truth here is when something happens, some regulation or changes happen with a marketing channel or system, especially in wholesaling real estate, you do not flip out. You do not freak out. What you should be doing and what the smart wholesalers do to make money is they adapt. This is the point of today's video. Because of all these changes in SMS, I want to do and teach you a revolutionary new way. I'm not selling you a course on this, so I can say this, of how you can actually send SMS text blasts with no regulation. You can say whatever you want on the text, and it actually has a very high delivery rate, and you can actually get in front of real motivated sellers and actually for you to get real wholesaling real estate deals. Now, you might be like, oh my gosh, what is Zach talking about? What is this? Well, this is something I've always done as a beginner wholesaler that really I started using paid softwares and it worked really well. And it's just amazing lately for so many other people. But this is my free SMS text blasting strategy. For the past 2.5, 3-ish years, I've been talking about this strategy, and really it hasn't been done too much because you have all these paid softwares. Now these paid softwares are having issues. You can actually use this method right now for success. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to send thousands and thousands of free SMS text blasts every single month to your motivated sellers. That's not going to cost you one dime at all. But if you're going to do this method, I need you to watch the entire video. I need you to follow my rules for doing this, because if you break the rules, you can get your phone shut down, you can get your Google Voice shut down, you can get all these issues if you don't follow exactly the system that I put in this video. Now, I should be charging for this information, but I'm going to give it to you absolutely for free because I'm not a broke wholesaling guru. Now, you might be like, Zach, okay, if I can send hundreds of texts every single day, I should be spending a lot of money for this texting. Why is it free? What's the catch? And I wish I could tell you the truth and be like, no, there's no catch to this, but actually there is a catch. And what is this catch? It's the same catch with government lists, trying for dollars, and all these other lists that are not saturated, that actually work, that are really free. It's, yes, this method is free. There's not a lot of wholesalers doing it, which is going to give you a high success rate, but there is always one cost to this. It's a lot more work than just doing it the easy method, right? So it's not like pulling a list and just skip tracing it, spending thousands of dollars doing it, just click of a button, it's easy like that. It's going to be a little more manual work. You're going to actually have to use your head to think about this. You're actually going to have to watch videos like this to understand this, and it's going to be a little more pain in your butt to start marketing with this method. But because that's the cost, the reward is amazing and it's great. So if you're willing to put a little bit of work, a little bit of sweat equity into this, you can clearly start texting thousands of sellers every single month for wholesaling success. Now, how do we do this? Well, all you have to do is just text your sellers. It's called SMS text blasting. So you're going to send SMS text messages to motivated sellers. And I know it kind of seems like a joke, but that's what you do. So you use a service like Google Voice, which is absolutely for free, or use your personal cell phone to go text these sellers yourself. Now you might be like, oh my gosh, Zach, I would never text with my personal cell phone. Well, why not? If you're broke, you got no money, and you want to get some wholesaling deals, just text these people up. See if they're looking to sell their property. Just drove by it, seeing everything's okay at the property and at the house. A lot of people feel like they have this veil of security getting a call rail number or a Google Voice number, and they think like there's some bandit doing something illegal. You're clearly not, and you are not breaking TCPA laws from the best of my knowledge and from talking to lawyers about wholesaling real estate. Now, always consult a lawyer before you do anything. That is my legal disclaimer my lawyers make me say. But a lot of guys acting like you're on Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad or The Sopranos, where you need this burner phone, and when you call, you can break the phone because you're doing these crazy illegal activities, which you obviously are not doing. This is all above board. We work with lawyers, we work with title companies, we're professionals in the real estate space. No, we're not realtors here, but I just don't understand why some wholesalers are so scared to use their personal cell phone. What if somebody texts you or calls you? Did you just try to text me? Yes, I was seeing if you wanted to buy your property. I'm not this big crazy corporation you're going to sue. If you sue a guy for just calling to see if you're looking to sell it because I'm an independent guy looking to buy your house and your phone number is clearly on the internet, there's nothing illegal about that. And we can go in the definitions of TCPA law and the DNC law and how these all work, but really in the clear definition of TCPA law, when you're texting somebody randomly or calling them, you're not promoting or selling something. I'm actually looking to give the seller money. We can go to freewholesaling.com if you really want to look at the laws on this, but just use your personal cell phone or Google Voice. What I've personally found here is for most people watching this, they can use 2 phone numbers for texting, Google Voice and their personal cell phone. Now, you can get another Google Voice account, maybe make a new Google account, link your sister's or your mom's phone number to into it, get 3 or 4 lines. I mean, I was up to like 10 once. You start sending a bunch of text out. And boom, that's my secret here. You can send up to 5 texts per hour per line right here, which means if I have 2 lines, I can send about 10 texts an hour. 10 texts an hour for 16 hours is 160 texts every single day. Now, 160 texts every single day for 30 days is 4,800 texts you can send in a month. Now, that's a lot of texts. And that, if you use a regular list, a government list, a drawing for dollars list, should yield you very good leads and good wholesaling deals, and hopefully a ton of assignment fees. I mean, you can even double that if you're using 4 lines. Now, the secret here is sending 5 texts an hour. Now, why am I keep saying 5 texts an hour? Bro, why can't I just send 1,000 texts all at once? Well, Google's going to know you're going to do it. Your personal cell phone carrier is going to know you're doing it, and they're going to think you're spamming by doing that. The key here that I've discovered here is by sending 5 texts an hour, that's not spam. And doing it over a long period of time is not going to really hurt you too much. I actually discovered this with my cold calling, where it mattered how many calls per hour we were doing and also length per call. So if I did 5,000 calls all at once through with one number, just bang, 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 it was not that good. We had to rotate a lot. And so the same concept worked with SMS text blasting. I have people that have actually gotten their phones suspended because they did 300 texts an hour for 8 hours straight, and the text went through, but the phone iMessage and their iPhone just shut down messages because they did too much. If you do 5 per hour, that's pretty average. I know most teenage boys and girls that send 5 random texts an hour. And so your phone carriers are not going to think it's anything crazy or nuts, especially with Google Voice too, because a lot of shops and businesses that use Google Voice do 5 texts and calls per hour. So it's very normal. So over a 16-hour time span, it's going to be pretty normal. Now, how do we consistently go out here and actually send these texts out? I personally found I just put a 1-hour timer on my phone and go from there. So 1-hour timer, click now, and then just take it down, do my regular wholesaling work, and then in an hour, my alarm will go off, send the text out, okay, 1-hour timer, and just go from there. That's the easiest way to remind yourself is for an hour. Don't do 55 minutes and just text again. No, you have to wait a full hour in between, and you should be fine. The best times I have found from SMS text blasting is going to be from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., but ultimately it's up to you if you're doing virtual markets and things like that. Now, the last but not least important part is, Zach, what kind of script should I be doing? Well, the script that I always recommend for SMS text blasting are going to be double whammy scripts. Double whammy scripts is exactly what the term is. I'm going to hit them with a soft punch and then a big wham at the end. So it's something like, hey, this is Zach. I just drove by your house and I was just checking in to see if everything's okay. I saw something weird. And I know it sounds a little weird, but you are going to get a text back initially. And then boom, you can hit them with, well, me and my partner are looking to buy a couple houses for cash in the area and seeing if you're looking to sell it. Now, what you want to do is create a little script, make 5 or 10 of them, go to ChatGPT and ask it to create phone messages just like this and create a ton of variations. Now, the last secret and a big rule that you must follow here for this SMS text blasting guide is each text you send over a day has to be unique and different. That's right, it has to be unique and different. So how do you do this? Are you going to sit on your butt today and make 160 different text messages? I mean, theoretically, yes, so you're going to be the grind, hustle man, but that's not what you really should be doing here. What you should do is create 5 of them. Say, ChatGPT, here are 5 text messages that I use. Create 100 different variations of this text to let people know that me and my partner are looking to buy some houses in their area for cash and make sure that I get a high response rate. Click enter, and what it's going to do is do all the work for you. I always use ChatGPT or Bard AI, and what I want to do is give it examples of my text and then give it a space and give the directive to the AI. Remember, AI is only as good as the questions you ask it. And what I do is I give the scripts and I say, what I want to do is get a high response rate and let the people know in the initial texts that me and my partner are looking to buy a couple houses for cash in the area. And then you press enter, it will create the variations for you, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, put the phone numbers in, and you're good to go. Now you might be asking yourself, Zach, how do I find these people's phone numbers, right? Well, there's 3 ways to find someone's phone numbers if you don't have much money. Number 1, the easiest way is just to sign up for dmzach.com, aka Deal Machine. You can get 10,000 plus skip traces absolutely for free when you sign up. And if you're drawing for dollars, it's already basically free. It costs about $79 to do, but you get tens of thousands of free skip traces, and you can just import all your drawing for dollars leads, your government lists, and any other lead you want, and just import in there, and you get the phone numbers absolutely for free. Now, if you can't afford that or you don't want to try it, that's okay. You can use a free skip tracing service like TruePeopleSearch.com or CyberBackgroundChecks.com. TruePeopleSearch.com and CyberBackgroundChecks.com, in my opinion, are the best free softwares. Remember, you have to manually do this. So if you're doing 5,000 manual skip traces, it might be a little much. So just use dmzach.com if you want to make it really quick and easy. Now, last but not least here, once somebody with these texts show any interest, like this much interest in selling their property, you want to initially call them ASAP right now. The reasoning behind this is if they show a little bit of interest, do not have a full text conversation with them about their property and why they want to sell it. Go and call them ASAP. SMS text blasting is just a way to get people that want to sell their property to you and you get to know them. Once they show any interest, we're going to call them over the phone. Do not use SMS text blasting as a crutch to not call people or talk to them. You still got to be on the phone and call them instantly when they want to sell their property. Guys, this is going to give you an unfair advantage in SMS text blasting and in wholesaling real estate marketing that no other real estate wholesaling channel ever talks about. So if you want to go start using this strategy before I talk about it on my main channel and all the other channels where the word's going to get out a little more, start implementing right now for the best success possible. And remember guys, if you got any value from this video, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. I do have a complete full tutorial on free SMS text blasting scripts, using AI for texting and replying back to text in my free wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com, where I teach you how to wholesale real estate absolutely for free, step by step. So guys, make sure you go to freewholesaling.com and I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Happy texting.